Hey guys, we'll get started in just a couple minutes here. Just give a chance for folks to join the room. Hey John, how you doing? Who you got, John? You got the birds. Nice. Doing good. Doing good. Yeah, I'm actually a pretty big Eagles fan. I live in the Philadelphia area, so I was happy to see the win today. I'm gonna get started in just a couple minutes, guys. I just want to give a chance for people to come in. Yeah, Minshew, the Minshew madness. I'm good with sticking with Hurts though. I was happy to see him pull out a victory, but I like what they got with Hurts, to be honest. All right, I'm just gonna give a quick introduction. Oh, hey Don. No teams available. Actually, all teams have been claimed and paid for, so we're good to go. So I'm Phil from RBI Breaks. Glad you guys are participating tonight. So this is a 10 mega box break of the 2020 Panini Chronicles. This is the second 10 box break that I've done. I did one on Thursday. Actually, it was the first time I had gone through this product. Um, each box has 10 packs, and there's 5 cards in each pack. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the product, but just so you know, there's a lot of different actually types of cards in there. There's Score, clearly Donruss, Vertex, the Black Prisms. It's a pretty cool variety. I really like the Black Prisms, and we actually hit a few of the Silver Hollows, of some of the big rookies. So a little bit about how I'll do my break here. I've got 3 cameras. The center camera here is going to be where I open each of the boxes and display the cards. I go 1 pack at a time. That's just how I'll go through this. I've got a secondary camera here that focuses on a grandstand. Obviously, the what I experienced in the last break, we're going to hit a lot of each of the rookies. I'll probably just top load the black prisms or any of the numbered parallels that we get of any of those rookies. Otherwise, I'll be spending the whole time doing that. But I will set all those any numbered cards, anything like that, aside, and then also obviously top load any of the black prisms or vertex numbered, or obviously any autographs or any other numbered parallels that we get. And then I've got a third overhead camera up there, so you guys can get um, a good view of kind of what's going on here in my break space. Um, I will post the break to our YouTube channel at RBI Breaks. You can check out all of our old breaks out there. A lot of baseball stuff. We did focus primarily on baseball for most of this year. We actually just started the break group in February, Mark and I, and we did a lot of baseball. I've done some football here recently. Did some select breaks. I'm doing some Chronicles now, um, and Mark and I will probably be getting back into some baseball, but also continuing with the football, and then we've also got a little bit of basketball too. So if you're interested in other products, definitely keep an eye out on our Facebook group, if you have any interest in doing some additional breaks. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Feel free to use the chat if you have any questions or anything like that. So good luck, everybody. And here we go with box number 1. I didn't get any autographs in the last break I did. Hoping this one either produces an auto or maybe some low-numbered parallels. I did hit a nice Vertex Joe Burrow out of 75. That was a pretty cool card. Alright, Kyler Murray, Chronicles. CeeDee Lamb. This is Gridiron King. DeAndre Swift, Chronicles. Tua, Scorecard. And Zach Moss, Gridiron Kings. Phil Rivers, Chronicles. Jalen Hurts, Chronicles. Chase Young, Luminance. Edwards-Helaire, Dynagon. Yeah, Don, I had heard that same thing. Actually, in fact, somebody in the last break said they had watched, they were probably exaggerating, but they said they watched 100 breaks and hadn't seen many autos. The boxes do list on the back, find autos in here, but I agree. I think they might be pretty rare. Tyler Boyd, Chronicles. I was mentioning I did those select breaks, and the autos were rare in those too, and those were megas. And the zebras were really rare. Jerry Rice, Chronicles. Tua, Luminance. J.K. Dobbins, Gridiron Kings. James Robinson, Playoff Momentum. And J.K. Dobbins, Luminance. Emmitt Smith, Chronicles. Jordan Love, Gridiron Kings. Jerry Jeudy, Chronicles. DeAndre Swift, Prism, or I say Silver Dynagon. Make sure it's not numbered. Nope. And Justin Jefferson, Chronicles. Saquon Barkley, Chronicles. Chase Claypool, Chronicles. Jalen Johnson, Gridiron Kings. Jacob Eason, Clear Vision. And Brian Edwards, Chronicles. McCaffrey, Chronicles. Julian Blackmon, Gridiron Kings. KJ Hamler, Chronicles. Antonio Gibson, Score. And Matt Ryan, Chronicles. Deebo Samuel, Chronicles. LaMichael Pirine, Chronicles. T. Higgins, Chronicles. Chase Young, Clear Vision. And T. Higgins, well, two of the same. Well, that's interesting, these two. I'm not sure what the difference is in these T. Higgins. You can obviously see the bottom. One's got like a aqua color, the other one's silver. Dak Prescott, Chronicles. J.K. Dobbins, Luminance. Zach Moss, Gridiron King. Henry Ruggs, Vertex, not numbered. And Antonio Gibson, Chronicles. Alvin Kamara, Chronicles. Chenault Jr., Gridiron Kings. Brian Edwards, Chronicles. Nice Jalen Hurts, silver score. I guess this is the hollow scorecard. LaMichael Pirine, Chronicles. Josh Allen, Chronicles. Henry Ruggs, Luminance. T. Higgins, Gridiron Kings. Henry Ruggs, Legacy. And Jalen Reagor, Chronicles. All right, box number 2. Frank Gore, Chronicles. Chase Claypool, Gridiron Kings. Darnell Mooney, Gridiron Kings. Jerry Jeudy, Clear Vision. And Jalen Reagor, Chronicles. Khalil Mack, Chronicles. Antonio Gibson, Chronicles. Chenault Jr., Luminance. There's our first Black Prism, DeAndre Swift. And Jim Kelly, Chronicles. I'll show you guys. These Black Prism cards are real nice. And they come, obviously, I didn't pull any in the last break, but I did get a couple of the silver hollows. But they do have numbered parallels as well. Gibson, Chronicles. DeAndre Swift, Gridiron Kings. Jake Fromm, Chronicles. Here's a nice one. Joe Burrow, Vertex, not numbered. And Keenan Allen, Chronicles. Jalen Reagor, Chronicles. Joe Burrow, Chronicles. Justin Herbert, Luminance. T. Higgins, hollow score. And James Morgan, Gridiron King. Tyler Boyd, Chronicles. Isaiah Simmons, Gridiron King. Jalen Hurts, Gridiron King. Justin Herbert, Legacy. And Derrick Henry, Chronicles. Justin Jefferson, Chronicles. Zach Moss, Chronicles. Antonio Gibson, Luminance. Jonathan Taylor, Score. And James Robinson, Luminance. Matt Ryan, Chronicles, Pittman Chronicles, Kenneth Murray, Gridiron Kings, Tua, Dinegan, and Deshaun Watson Chronicles. Edwards-Helaire Chronicles, Cam Akers, Gridiron Kings, Tyler Johnson Chronicles, Zach Moss, Playoff Momentum, and Darnell Mooney Chronicles. DK Metcalf Chronicles, Henry Ruggs Chronicles, Edwards-Helaire, Luminance, nice. CD Lamb, Dinegan Hollow, Silver Hollow. And Palomalu Chronicles. Oh, just realized I didn't open one of the packs there. Make it a good one. Aaron Donald Chronicles, Jacob Eason, Luminance, Jerry Jeudy, Gridiron King, Jake Fromm, Clear Vision, and Gabriel Davis Chronicles. Box number 3. Adam Thielen Chronicles, Malik Harrison Gridiron King, L'Jarius Sneed Gridiron King, Michael Pittman Clear Vision, and Jeremy Chin Gridiron King. Julio Jones Chronicles, James Robinson Chronicles, DeAndre Swift, Luminance, Tua Score, and Deebo Samuels Chronicles. Come on. Tyreek Hill Chronicles, CD Lamb Luminance, Justin Jefferson Gridiron King, Jonathan Taylor Clear Vision, and Jalen Reagor Luminance. Tom Brady Chronicles, Edwards-Helaire Gridiron Kings, Jordan Love Chronicles, Zach Moss Vertex, and Dak Prescott Chronicles. Barry Sanders Chronicles, CeeDee Lamb Chronicles, Joe Burrow Luminance, Here's a nice Jerry Judy Black Silver Hollow Prism. And Denzel Mims Chronicles. Miles Sanders Chronicles. Jeremy Chin Gridiron Kings. Justin Herbert Gridiron Kings. Antonio Gibson Score. And Alvin Kamara Chronicles. Josh Jacobs Chronicles. Denzel Mims Chronicles. Jalen Reagor Luminance. T. Higgins Score. And Gabriel Davis Gridiron Kings. Tannehill Chronicles. T. Higgins Chronicles. Gabriel Davis Gridiron Kings. Edwards-Helaire Dynagan. And Josh Allen Chronicles. Devontae Adams Chronicles. Zach Moss Gridiron Kings. LaMichael Pirine Chronicles. Cole Kmet clearly Donruss rated rookie. And T. Higgins Chronicles. Roethlisberger Chronicles. Brian Edwards Chronicles. J.K. Dobbins Luminance. Nice Edwards-Helaire Hollow Legacy. And Kyler Murray Chronicles. Alright, this is box number 4. Devontae Adams Chronicles. Chase Claypool Chronicles. Julian Blackmon Gridiron Kings. Brandon Ayuk Clear Vision. And L'Jarius Sneed Gridiron Kings. Roethlisberger Chronicles. Cole Kmet Gridiron Kings. Joshua Kelly Chronicles. T. Higgins Score. And Peyton Manning Chronicles. Nick Chubb Chronicles. Chase Young Chronicles. Justin Jefferson Luminance. Jordan Love Clear Vision. Cool card there. Malik Harrison, Gridiron King. Randy Moss, Chronicles. Chase Claypool, Gridiron King. Darnell Mooney, Gridiron King. Zach Moss, Vertex, not numbered. George Kittle, Chronicles. Lamar Jackson, Chronicles. Antonio Gibson, Chronicles. Chenault Jr., Luminance. Nice Antonio Gibson, Black Prism Hollow. DeAndre Swift, Luminance. Travis Kelce, Chronicles. Jacob Eason, Luminance. Jerry Jeudy, Gridiron King. Edwards-Helaire, Legacy. And Atua, Chronicles. Barry Sanders, Chronicles. J.K. Dobbins, Gridiron Kings. Jalen Hurts, Chronicles. Antonio Gibson, Score. And James Robinson, Luminance. Miles Sanders, Chronicles. Jerry Jeudy, Chronicles. Tua, Luminance. Justin Jefferson, Dynagan. The big game for him today. And Cam Akers, Chronicles. Josh Jacobs, Chronicles. Jalen Johnson, Gridiron Kings. Jordan Love, Gridiron Kings. Isaiah Simmons, clearly Donruss, rated rookie. And Darnell Mooney, Chronicles. Tannehill, Chronicles. KJ Hamler, Chronicles. Chase Claypool, Luminance. Nice. Justin Jefferson, Legacy Hollow. And Terry McLaurin, Chronicles. All right, we're on to box number 5. Brian Dawkins, Chronicles. Antonio Gibson, Luminance. Isaiah Simmons, Gridiron King. LaMichael Pirine, clearly Donruss, rated rookie. And Ruggs, Chronicles. T. Higgins, Chronicles. Kenneth Murray, Gridiron Kings. Zach Moss, Chronicles. Oh, nice. Jonathan Taylor, Legacy, Hollow. card there. Michael Thomas, Chronicles. Dalvin Cook, Chronicles. Tyler Johnson, Chronicles. Michael Pittman, Chronicles. Jake Luton, Clear Vision. And Darrell Williams, Gridiron King. Calvin Ridley, Chronicles. Edwards-Helaire, Luminance. Cam Akers, Gridiron King. Jalen Hurts, Black Prism. And Jim Kelly, Chronicles. Patrick Mahomes, Chronicles. Darrell Williams, Gridiron King. Henry Ruggs, Chronicles. Oh, nice. Justin Herbert, Clear Vision. And Henry Ruggs, Chronicles. No, that's Gridiron King, sorry. Sean Alexander, Chronicles. Jake Fromm, Luminance. Henry Ruggs, Gridiron Kings. Another Joe Burrow. Vertex, not numbered. Nice card there. Keenan Allen, Chronicles. DeAndre Swift, Chronicles. Antonio Gibson, Gridiron King. Jacob Eason, Chronicle. Jerry Jeudy, Hollow Score. Jake Fromm, Luminance. Joe Namath, Chronicles. Tua, Chronicles. Jordan Love, Luminance. Joe Burrow, Legacy. And Derrick Henry, Chronicles. Dick Butkus, Chronicles. T. Higgins, Luminance. Jake Fromm, Gridiron King. Jordan Love, Score. And Jacob Eason, Chronicles. Gronkowski, Chronicles. Joe Burrow, Gridiron King. Jonathan Taylor, Chronicles. Jalen Hurts, Donegan. And Deshaun Watson, Chronicles. All right, halfway through box 6. As I mentioned earlier, if you joined a little bit late, I will be posting the break to our YouTube channel at RBI Breaks if you want to rewatch or see any of our other breaks. They're all posted out there. Cam Newton, Chronicles, Cole Kmet, Chronicles, Brandon Ayuk, Chronicles, Jake Luton, Clear Vision, and CD Lamb, Luminance. Ray Lewis, Chronicles, Denzel Mims, Luminance, Tyler Johnson, Gridiron King, Chenault Jr., Vertex, not numbered, and Jonathan Taylor, Chronicles. Derek Carr, Chronicles, Jeff Okuda, Gridiron King, Cam Akers, Chronicles. There's a nice Tua, hollow, silver, black prism. And Jordan Love, Chronicles. Mike Evans, Chronicles, Jalen Hurts, Luminance, Brandon Ayuk, Gridiron King, Edwards-Helaire, Legacy, and Joe Burrow, Chronicles. Michael Thomas, Chronicles, Jonathan Taylor, Gridiron King, Edwards-Helaire, Chronicles, T. Higgins, Black Prism, and Edwards-Helaire, Gridiron King. Jim Kelly, Chronicles, Justin Herbert, Chronicles, Jerry Jeudy, Luminance, Justin Herbert, Dynagan. I haven't seen that one yet. That's a cool card. And Dan Marino, Chronicles. Keenan Allen, Chronicles, Jonathan Taylor, Luminance, Jacob Eason, Gridiron King, Jalen Reagor, Clear Vision, and Joe Burrow, Luminance. Derrick Henry, Chronicles, Tua, Gridiron King, J.K. Dobbins, Chronicles, nice, James Robinson, Dynagan, Hollow, and Kurt Warner, Chronicles. Deshaun Watson, Chronicles, Pittman Jr., Luminance, Patrick Queen, Gridiron King, J.K. Dobbins, Clear Vision, and CD Lamb, Chronicles. Palomalu, Chronicles, James Robinson, Gridiron King. Justin Jefferson, Chronicles. Chase Claypool, Score. And DJ Shark, Chronicles. Alright, this is box number 7. Cam Akers, Chronicles. Henry Ruggs, Gridiron Kings. Darrell Williams, Gridiron Kings. T. Higgins, Legacy. And Calvin Ridley, Chronicles. Jacob Eason, Chronicles. Jake Fromm. Oh, I think we might have an auto here. Jake Fromm, Luminance. Or is this just back? It is an auto. Look at that. C.J. Henderson. Clearly Donruss. Auto. For the Jags. We've got proof that there are autos in the Megas. Cool card there. C.J. Henderson. He's got the Jags. Is that Mitch? Yep. Congrats, Mitch. Nice hit there. And right after that, a nice Justin Jefferson Black Prism. All right, Cole Kmet, Chronicles. Terry McLaurin, Chronicles. Jordan Love, Luminance. Antonio Gibson, Gridiron King. Chase Claypool, Dynagan. And Pat Mahomes, Chronicles. Peyton Manning, Chronicles. Jake Fromm, Gridiron King. Tua, Chronicles. Gabriel Davis, Clear Vision. And Tyler Johnson, Gridiron King. George Kittle, Chronicles. Jonathan Taylor, Chronicles. T. Higgins, Luminance. Nice J.K. Dobbins, Hollow Dynagan. And Sean Alexander, Chronicles. Tua, Chronicles. Chase Young, Gridiron King. Joe Burrow, Gridiron King. Jerry Jeudy, Clear Vision. And Denzel Mims, Luminance. DeAndre Hopkins, Chronicles. Chenault Jr., Chronicles. Brandon Ayuk, Luminance. Edwards-Helaire, Score. and DeAndre Swift Chronicles. James Robinson Chronicles. Brandon Ayuk Chronicles. LaMichael Pirine Gridiron Kings. Jake Fromm Clear Vision, and Cam Akers Chronicles. Brandon Ayuk Chronicles. Tyler Johnson Gridiron Kings. Cole Kmet Chronicles. Jerry Jeudy Vertex, and Joe Namath Chronicles. Jerry Jeudy Chronicles. Cam Akers Chronicles. Denzel Mims Luminance. Chenault Jr. Black Prism Hollow, and Jeff Okudah Gridiron King. So we found an auto in the Megas. That's nice. All right, it's box number 8. Khalil Mack Chronicles. Jordan Love Luminance. Antonio Gibson Gridiron King. Chase Claypool Dynagan, and Deebo Samuel Chronicles. Aaron Donald Chronicles. Jake Fromm Gridiron King. Tua Chronicles. LaMichael Pirine Clearly Donruss rated rookie, and Darnell Mooney Gridiron King. Antonio Gibson Chronicles. Jonathan Taylor Chronicles. T. Higgins Luminance. Nice. Jalen Hurts Legacy Hollow. Dak Prescott Chronicles. Jalen Hurts Chronicles. Chase Young Gridiron King. Joe Burrow Gridiron King. Henry Ruggs Clear Vision, and Chase Claypool Gridiron King. Tyler Boyd Chronicles. Chenault Jr. Chronicles. Brandon Ayuk Luminance. Justin Jefferson Score, and Alvin Kamara Chronicles. Justin Jefferson Chronicles. Brandon Ayuk Chronicles. LaMichael Pirine Gridiron King. Chenault Jr. Clear Vision, and Chenault Jr. Luminance. Which one, John? The Legacy Hollow? Matt Ryan Chronicles. Tyler Johnson Gridiron King. Cole Kmet Gridiron Chronicles. Chase Claypool Vertex. That's a nice card. I like these Vertex cards too. Put it there. Oh. Josh Allen Chronicles. Edwards-Helaire, Chronicles. Cam Akers, Chronicles. Denzel Mims, Luminance. Antonio Gibson, Black Prism Hollow. That's our second one of those. And a Gibson Chronicles. DK Metcalf, Chronicles. Ayuk, Gridiron King. Jeff Okudah, Gridiron King. Patrick Queen, Legacy. And Kyler Murray, Chronicles. John Elway, Chronicles. Edwards-Helaire, Chronicles. Jalen Hurts, Luminance. Brandon Ayuk, Black Prism. And Jerry Jeudy, Gridiron King. All right, 2 more boxes. This is box number 9. I still can't believe we got an auto. I was convinced they weren't in here. All right, box 9. Emmitt Smith, Chronicles. Kenneth Murray, Gridiron King. Zach Moss, Chronicles. DeAndre Swift, Score. And James Robinson, Chronicles. Saquon Barkley, Chronicles. Tyler Johnson, Chronicles. Michael Pittman, Chronicles. Antonio Gibson, Silver Prism, or Black Prism, sorry. And Jordan Love, Luminance. McCaffrey, Chronicles. Edwards-Helaire, Luminance. Cam Akers, Gridiron King. Is nice. Jordan Love, Dynagan. And Brandon Ayuk. Yeah, it was C.J. Henderson, but would have been nice to see a big name there. Big auto. But we're still not done yet. Could get something. Cam Akers, Chronicles. Darrell Williams, Gridiron King. Henry Ruggs, Chronicles. Henry Ruggs, clearly Donruss rated rookie. And Tua, Chronicles. Terry McLaurin, Chronicles. Jake Fromm, Luminance. Henry Ruggs, Gridiron King is a nice one. Legacy. DeAndre Swift, Hollow. And Jerry Jeudy, Chronicles. I don't recall, John. I know I just saw him playing. I don't remember which team I saw him on. I'd have to look it up. It might be, you might be right. He might be with the Ravens. Manning, Colts. Colts. Manning, Chronicles. Antonio Gibson, Gridiron Kings. Jacob Eason, Chronicles. Zach Moss, Clear Vision. And Jake Fromm, Gridiron King. Oh, he's with the Panthers. Okay. George Kittle, Chronicles. Tua, Chronicles. Jordan Love, Luminance. Tua, Score. And Tiki Barber, Chronicles. Another Tua, Chronicles. T. Higgins, Luminance. Jake Fromm, Gridiron King. Oh, nice Justin Jefferson, Clear Vision. And T. Higgins, Luminance. DeAndre Hopkins, Chronicles. Joe Burrow, Gridiron King. Jonathan Taylor, Chronicles. Henry Ruggs, Vertex. And Robbie Anderson, Chronicles. James Robinson, Chronicles. Brandon Ayuk, Luminance. Chase Young, Gridiron King. Wow, another Gibson Hollow Black Prism. That's 3. And Jonathan Taylor, Chronicles. Okay. Last box. Let's get something big. Low number parallel, an auto, something. Adam Thielen, Chronicles. Edwards-Helaire, Chronicles. Jalen Hurts, Luminance. Nice Jordan Love, Vertex. Not numbered. And Brian Dawkins, Chronicles. Julio Jones, Chronicles. Jerry Jeudy, Luminance. Jonathan Taylor, Gridiron King. Here's a nice card. Joe Burrow, Black Prism Hollow. Zach Moss, Gridiron King. Yeah, a 4th. Tyreek Hill, Chronicles. Jacob Eason, Gridiron King. Justin Herbert, Chronicles. Jordan Love, Score. And T. Higgins, Chronicles. Tom Brady, Chronicles. J.K. Dobbins, Chronicles. Jonathan Taylor, Luminance. Jacob Eason, Score. And J.K. Dobbins, Luminance. Barry Sanders, Chronicles. Patrick Queen, Gridiron King. Tua, Gridiron King. Chenault Jr., Dynagan. And Dalvin Cook, Chronicles. Dick Butkus, Chronicles. Chenault Jr., Chronicles. Ayuk, Luminance. DeAndre Swift, Clear Vision. And Gabriel Davis, Gridiron King. Gronkowski, Chronicles. Brandon Ayuk, Chronicles. LaMichael Pirine, Gridiron King, a nice card. Jordan Love, Dynagan, Hollow. Marshall Faulk, Chronicles. Brett Favre, Chronicles. Tyler Johnson, Gridiron King. Cole Kmet, Chronicles. I thought that was a Herbert for a second. Joshua Kelly, Clear Vision. And T. Higgins, Chronicles. Chase Claypool, Chronicles. Cam Akers, Chronicles. Denzel Mims, Luminance. T. Higgins, Score. And Aaron Rodgers, Chronicles. Last pack. Baker Mayfield, Chronicles. Brandon Ayuk, Gridiron King. Jeff Okudah, Gridiron King. T. Higgins, Clear Vision. And LaMichael Pirine, Chronicles. All right. I will do just a real quick recap. Some of our bigger hits. Just for awareness, I am going to be doing another... I think I'm going to do another 10-box break next Sunday night. Same thing. I'll announce that up on the Facebook group, though, if you are interested. All right, let's check out some of the Herberts. We got a Dynagan. We got a Clear Vision Herbert. Actually, I didn't remember hitting that already. Clear Vision and a nice Legacy. Burrow. Just hit this Silver Prism Hollow, or Black Prism Hollow. Nice hit. Legacy and 2 Vertex, not numbered. Not too bad for Jordan Love. Just hit the Hollow Dynagan. Got a Vertex, regular Dynagan, and a Clear Vision. Not bad for Gibson. 3 Hollow Black Prisms for Antonio Gibson. Not bad for Jalen Hurts. We got a Hollow Legacy, Dynagan Black Prism, and a Hollow Score. Yep, John, thanks for joining, man. Let's see, who else? Well, probably the hit of the break, even though it's C.J. Henderson. Nice auto. Glad to see autos in here. Clearly Donruss rated rookie auto, C.J. Henderson. And a nice James Robinson, Dynagan Hollow. All right, that's it for the break. I appreciate you guys joining tonight. Like I said, I'm planning to do another one next Sunday night. I'll announce that on the Facebook group, though, and get those auctions out there. So have a good night, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks.